Here we have for sale our October 2022 on a 72 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6.1, so the new facelifted shape. This is the T32, meaning it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 brake horsepower, and in this particular van is accompanied with the fantastic 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. This is the long wheelbase Highline Kombi van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Volkswagen Transporter Highline Kombi of this age, but there's also a number of factory optional extras to talk you through on this particular vehicle while we're going around. As I say, this vehicle is effectively brand new. It's pre-registered, but absolutely in brand new condition with next to no miles on it, just delivery miles. So there's not going to be a huge amount to talk about in terms of condition on this particular vehicle, whereas I would usually point out any stone chips or little hairline marks and things like that. But as I say, we will be talking through in detail the spec of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So the first thing to note is the colour. This colour is called Pure Grey, a very, very popular colour now in the Volkswagen Transporters. Only became available in the last few years, but an absolutely fantastic colour. Goes well with anything. It can go well with sign writing. If you were to put maybe different alloys on and things like that, it looks fantastic. But even in just the normal stance and normal, with no modifications as we see it here today, I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. A very, very smart looking van indeed. The first factory extra then is this here, and we have got an unglazed tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which opens up like so, and unglazed meaning it has not got a window. So this is perfect for extra security. So if whatever you're carrying in the back of here, whether it's a mountain bike or maybe even work tools, this does offer a lot more security because of course you can't see in through the back into what is going on there. That's not to say a window can't be fitted. That can be done if you so want to do so. If you wanted that rear visibility as a driver, as I say, that certainly can be done, and that's something that we can arrange for you. So by all means, get in touch with us if that is something you'd like to do. Another factory option then is just underneath here. We can see that this one has got the reversing camera, really nicely nestled away underneath the VW badge there, and above where the number plate would go. But very, very nice to see that on there as well. The normal spec that you get then, you get colour-coded bumpers and mirrors and door handles and things. So you can see here we've got the colour-coded rear bumper, door handle there, all colour-coded in the nice pure grey. And you also get front and rear parking sensors as standard as well. There is a full-size spare wheel tucked up underneath there as well. If we open up the tailgate then, we can start to have a look inside the back. It's very, very simple to open the tailgate on these really powerful hydraulic struts which get it out of the way for you. But having a look in the back of here then, as I say, obviously absolutely as new condition. This is the correct position here for the toolkit, and this is of course exactly as they come from the factory. So these boards in the back of here to offer some protection of any outward dents. So again, if whatever you've got as cargo in the back of here, it's not going to slam against the side and cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your van. On the T6.1, a really nice upgrade is they upgraded all the interior lights to LED lights, which makes a big, big difference, especially in these sort of lower light conditions, the sort of time of the year that we're getting into now. It makes a big, big difference inside the back of the van. And you can also see here plenty of tie-down points in the back. You also get in a Kombi this really nice non-slip soft touch flooring as well. But lovely to see that. If we shut the tailgate then, we'll continue to go around the outside. Being a T32, it does come with the 17-inch Davenport VW alloy wheels. It's a really quick way actually of telling the difference between say a T30 or a T32, and that is the wheels that they come with. So as I say, 17-inch wheels, again, very, very popular. I think they look really, really nice on this van, but as I say, the options really are open for you. You can really do whatever you like with this vehicle. Again, being a factory Kombi, you do get side glass, and you can see again, being factory, you do get the opening window there, which is all flush, not like some of the aftermarket ones, which you don't get a flush window. Opening that side loading door, then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, and this brings us on to another factory optional extra, and that is the 2+1 split rear seating configuration. Now if you go through to the advert, if you haven't seen it already, I've taken pictures of these seats in the numerous positions that you can get them in. But one of the key features is that you can operate or remove these seats completely independently. So if you want to just take this single seat out, if you've got a longer item to load down the side here, maybe a surfboard or whatever that may be, you can do that and still retain the 2 seats in there, or vice versa. You can just take the 2 out and leave the single one in, which is very, very nice indeed. A little handle on the side of here gives you some easy access into the back, and then using some of the tabs that you see on the rear here and the handle just down here, you can very quickly remove these rear seats. You've also got ISOFIX compatibility across the 3 seats here at the back as well. But as I say, all these seats can fold down, flip out. That's one of the reasons that the VW Kombi is so popular. You can see here more of the tie-down points, and as I say, even the lights inside here, these have been changed for LED on the T6.1 facelift. Very, very nice indeed. Looking then into the front, we can see that this one is also spec'd with the single captain seats in the front, which gives you twin adjustable armrests. There's a little wheel underneath each of the armrests just there, so you can set those to your desired height. And the lovely thing with these seats is that the passenger's got the same level of adjustability. So you've got height adjustability, you've got backrest adjustability, exactly the same as you would in the driver's seat. So very, very nice to see that. You can also see here that we've got the passenger airbag control there on the left hand side, but it's just so nice to see these when they're brand new. They've got that lovely new smell to them as well. Very, very smart indeed. Moving then around to the front, we will come over to the driver's side in just a second, show you the spec that you get there. And this brings us on to another factory optional extra, and really this is the best one, and that is the LED headlights. So much brighter headlight. I'd say I'm not sure whether the camera will do that justice. You can sort of, when it gets into the camera lens like that, but a really nice bright headlight. You also get the lovely LED daytime running light there as well. If I come up a bit closer, don't know if you can see that, but there's a lovely LED bar daytime running light there along the front. Anyone who's owned a Transporter before, if you've ever had one with standard headlights, you'll know they're not the greatest. So these LED headlights are a fantastic optional extra to see ticked on the option list. As I mentioned, you get front parking sensors as well in the front bumper. Sorry, these lights are in the lens here. But yeah, front parking sensors there. And you have also got the front radar there behind that little square, and that gives you the adaptive cruise control and all of the front assist, what they call it. So stops you having any front end collisions, or it'll put the brakes on for you if it feels that you're going to have one. Opening up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look at some of the spec that you get inside here. So this is actually a little bin, so perfect for any little paper straws and that type of thing. Up on top of the driver's door then, we have electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors, and that's how those are operated. You just turn it to the folding position like so, and that is the heated position just there. And then of course you can operate and adjust each mirror individually if you want to. Auto activated lights, you've also got auto activated headlights. Of course, 2 full remote keys come with these vehicles, a nice flip key, lovely flat bottom leather multifunctioning steering wheel, and again, being new, the leather has this lovely matte sort of finish to it, which is very, very nice indeed, very satisfying. On the left hand side here, we've got your adaptive cruise control settings just there. Underneath that then, there's the volume controls for your radio, and then on the right hand side, we've got your onboard computer controls just there as well. If we look at the dashboard then, we can see it's all idling, running correctly, of course, as you'd expect. And the mileage there in the bottom left hand corner of that screen, 45 miles recorded on this van. So absolutely fantastic to see that. 12 volt socket up on top, just up there. Moving then into the middle, this is your gear stick. So as I say, you've got the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, absolutely fantastic gearbox, probably the best in any van, I would say. Over to the left hand side here then, you can toggle your parking sensors or your start stop. Another, and I think this is the last factory option, is this one has got heated seats. So they don't come with heated seats as standard, so lovely to see that. Air conditioning is standard. You've also got a heated windscreen just over here as well. Just down to the left hand side then, there's 2 USB-C points just here, and you can see one of those I've got occupied at the moment. This is another little removable bin if you want to use that. And then in the middle, we can have a look here. You can see that we have got App Connect. So the reason I've got my phone plugged in here is because we've got, it's an iPhone, you get Apple CarPlay, and of course you've got Android Auto on here as well if you do have an Android phone. But Apple CarPlay, absolutely fantastic system. You can use things like your Apple Maps. You can listen to your music via Apple Music or even Spotify if you prefer, or even navigate via Google Maps as well. But a really, really nice system. If we go back onto the main page here, we can see that we have got DAB radio, and if I just quickly jump in, when I put the vehicle into reverse, this is where the rear camera is displayed just there. That beeping is just because I've got the door open. It won't do that. It won't beep at you like that normally when you are inside the vehicle. But yeah, very nice to see. You've got lumbar support as well on the front seat. An absolutely fantastic spec. So just to summarize this vehicle, it is, as I say, an October 2022 on a 72 plate Volkswagen Transport. It's the T6.1 T32, which is absolutely crucial. Any business users watching this video, the T32 is absolutely crucial for you if you want to put this through your business and run it as your company car effectively, because being the T32, it is fully classed as a commercial vehicle, so this one will certainly keep the accountant happy. Of course, if not, then you have just got the higher weight capacity anyway. 2-litre TDI, Euro 6 diesel engine, 150 brake horsepower, 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, the long wheelbase Highline Kombi with a fantastic spec. So you've got the unglazed rear tailgate, we've got LED headlights with the daytime running lights, 2+1 rear split bench seat, we've got the reversing camera and also the heated seats. Of course, all of the usual Highline spec as well, which I've listed in the video, and this vehicle is currently available here with us for sale. There's no catch, there's no logbook retention, anything like that. This vehicle can be driven away. You don't have to have finance or there's no sort of special clause or admin fee or anything like that. This vehicle is here and can be bought today with us at Bridgend Van Centre. If you would like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, which is bridgendvans.co.uk. As I say, this is where you'll find the full advert, the photography, the description, and of course the price. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign as well. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can arrange delivery nationwide, and we can of course arrange finance on all of our vehicles, including this one, with a number of packages available at very competitive interest rates. Thank you very much for watching.